Alright guys, we're back for the final episode of Boros Tokens here. We're going to start doing Selesnya tomorrow or the next day, depending on how tomorrow's schedule goes for me. I am off work, but you never know. Looking at a 3-lander, we got a pair of Gods Willing. Got a turn 3 Brimaz. You know, that's a good card. And then presumably we'll pick up a land by then and be able to play a Battle Driver, maybe hopefully get some other things. We got some protection spells for him, so yeah. I'm going to keep the Brimaz hand, hope to top deck one of the 14 2-drops this deck has. It's got the Pyromancers and True Fires, plus the full play sets of Krenko's Commands and Raise the Alarms. So if we can pick up one of those in our first 2 turns, then we'll get a turn 2 play as well. And there's Pyromancer. So, question is, depends on what color my opponent's playing, whether or not I just play this thing naked on turn 2 without a God's Willing backup. Mono white Traveler's Amulet with Johnny's Pride Mate. You know, I mean, he's not going to be able to get at it. You know, he could do a Banisher Priest, I suppose. But I think I'm fairly safe playing this against what appears to be mono white. He does have a Traveler's Amulet. If he's playing red, he could fetch it up. You know, if he's playing black, he could go fetch out a swamp and play Ulcerate. But I think I'm still going to play it. And ideally I'd like to pick up another 2-drop and then be able to play that next turn and hold this open. So let's see if he is on mono white. He's got the Pride Mate in play. He's going to play Radiant Fountain. That'll make his Pride Mate a 3/3. So he's going to hit us with that, and then he's going to crack his Traveler's Amulet. And let's see if he's playing mono white Travelers. It is mono white Travelers. He's played a land for turn, so now he's putting an Ethereal Armor down. So that thing's a 4/4 first strike at the moment. So we're going to need to get some tokens going to hold that off. So we're not going to block with the Pyromancer, obviously. Brimaz won't be able to block it very profitably. I don't want to play Mentor and leave the Gods Willing down. Picked up another Pyromancer, okay. I guess, I mean, I don't tap out here. I got to play Pyromancer. And then probably what I do is just burn a Gods Willing just to scry and make a pair of tokens. And then block with one of the tokens and just try to start going wide. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I can actually block with the Pyromancer and then give it pro white, just to negate the damage that way and keep both of my tokens. So he's going to tap out for a Sanctum Gargoyle and go back and get his Traveler's Amulet back. So he's going to get that back in his hand. He has a 2/3 flyer now, and he's going to swing here. But I'm going to block here. And we are going to give him protection from white and create a pair of 1/1s. See, another God's Willing on top. I've already got one in hand, so we're going to bottom that. So there, nothing happens. We just get to fog the damage and make some tokens. And get it back and see what we pick up. Okay, it's another land. So now I think do I play Ogre Battle Driver? Because then when I start making tokens through the Pyromancers, they're all going to get haste. My other option is to play Mentor of the Meek, and then my Gods Willing will start drawing me cards. Or I could just slam a Brimaz. I mean, I think I just tap out for Battle Driver and try to win with the Pyromancer tokens on offense. Yeah, let's tap out for Battle Driver, and then next turn we'll probably play Mentor. So we kept the hand based on the Brimaz, never even got him into play yet. He can't block that nonsense that our friend has going on over there, so I'm just afraid that playing this I won't be able to make a token this turn. But I've got 2. You know, I've got 2 tokens already. So let's just tap out for the Battle Driver and set that up. Can't swing. You know, he's got too much life. We don't want to sacrifice a Pyromancer here, and throwing away a token is not where we want to be. He does have a flyer that we don't have any way to block right now. So we're going to have to accept a little bit of damage every single turn. And here comes a Core Cartographer. That's not a big deal. He's just going to ramp up and get a Plains. And play the Amulet. I wonder, do I block that 4/4 this turn? I think I do. He doesn't even attack. I guess, you know, I could set up some crazy blocks here. So I think now it's time to get the Mentor into play. I think it's time to get the Mentor down. We'll do that. And I'm still not going to attack here. I mean, the Mentor gets haste, but no. No, thank you. And not gonna go just quite yet. Gonna see if he attacks and then get some God's willing stuff going on our own turn based on what he does. We'll crack his amulet. We'll get another plane. So he's got a lot of mana. He's playing a bunch of cards in his deck though. He's got 60 between his hand and the library. He's got 60 left. Plus he's got all those on the field graveyard. So he's playing more than that. Here comes an Asha's Favor. Just going to give Flying, First Strike, and Vigilance to his 5/5, which I can now not block. Yeah, he's coming in with the flyers. So that's a little bit of a problem, having a 5/5 First Striking thingy over there. Yeah, that's a problem. So we're going to have to start swinging the other way, I guess. I mean, what other recourse do we have? Shock, a little bit late for you. It would have been nice to have had you earlier. But, you know, that's it. So let's shock here. Let's get rid of the First Striker. Create 2 tokens. And also get 2 Mentor of the Meek triggers. So we are going to pay 1 and draw a card. I'm going to use a mountain here. See what we pick up. It is a Triplicate Spirits. Okay, that's good. So that gets haste. Do I want to draw another card? So I wish I could see the battlefield. I can tap my 2 Pyromancers and my Battle Driver because I don't want to lose those in combat. And I've got 3 mana open. I suppose I can tap a 1/1 token and make a 3/1 flyer. So yeah, I will draw a card here. This time we'll use a mountain again since we only got 1 white creature. So that's going to get rid of that. We'll get to put another land into play. I think maybe I create some more 3/1 elementals. So he's got all white creatures. Let's give our highest power guy protection from white, so he'll be unblockable. So there, another token, and I can draw 1 more. But I don't think it makes any sense to, because anything I draw... No, I'm not going to draw 1 more. I'm not going to draw a card this time. Just going to get another 3/1 with haste here. So the Battle Driver is going to be pro-white. Still not going to draw a card off Mentor of the Meek. Give it protection from white. Look at Raise the Alarm. We'll keep that on top for sure. Now we're going to cast Triplicate Spirits, and we are going to tap the 2 Pyromancers, the Mentor of the Meek, and 1 of these tokens. So this will get us 2 more 3/1 hasters. The Mentor triggers are going to go off. So it'll get us 2 more 3/1 hasters through the Pyromancers, and then we're going to get 3 flying 3/1 hasters through the Triplicate Spirits. So then, of course, they all trigger the Battle Driver. They all get haste. Okay, and then we get 3 Mentor triggers that we got to watch. So how much power do we have now? We just created 18 power, haste. Battle Driver is unblockable. And we've got the little 1/1. If he wants to block that, he can go nuts. But we're just going to swing with everything. And do some math. So he can block 1, 2, 3 of them. So he's taking 6 of them, which is 18. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, he's blocking the 1/1? Dude, well, I mean, he's dead. But... Yeah, okay. But you're still dead. Alright, well, there goes the first strike, and bye-bye flyer. Bye-bye Mexican 1005. 22 damage out of nowhere. So there you go. That's Ogre Battle Driver, Triplicate Spirits, and Young Pyromancer. Not a bad deal if you can get it. So yeah, Brimaz was the only card we didn't cast. We kept the hand because we had a playable turn 3 Brimaz, and he never made it onto the field. Anyways, yeah, so we were in pretty tough there. But you know, when you spew out that many 3/1 hastes, it's just it's pretty difficult for anybody to deal with. So alright, let's see if I can find another game. Found that first one very quickly, and it was very nearly 10 minutes. So just one more game, and I'll have an episode on the books if I can get it done in less than half an hour. You'll color me a happy man. Alright, see you in a couple seconds. Alright guys, now after that Ogre Battle Driver beating that we just put down, Now we're looking at Pyromancer, Rabblemaster, Battle Driver. We don't have the second red source that we need for Battle Driver, but we've got a protection spell. We're on the play, so maybe I don't play Young Pyromancer until the third turn and hold up God's Willing, and then play Rabblemaster after that. So you know, it's definitely keep. We'll play out the red here and just bluff a shock, even though we don't have it. There's not really much else we got going on. So playing against Heartless 00. He's playing a 60-card deck, and he starts with Plains. Come on, you know it. No, it is an Opulent Palace. That is the Sultai Triland, blue, black, and green. So, given that, I have my fourth land. So honestly, I'm just going to play the gate. I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to play Pyromancer with protection. And then I'm going to play Rabblemaster on 4 mana. Again, with protection for both of them. Well, you know, for one of them. So now here comes the Dimir Guildgate, so he's on the tap land plan. He must be playing some kind of late game deck, either that or he's just playing a spider deck and getting his tap lands out of the way. But we're going to play the Pyromancer here, leave up the God's Willing. I may even do... I don't think I want a Pyromancer next turn. I think I do want to Rabblemaster and start attacking, but having the God's Willing in hand is pretty sweet. So here comes another Dimir Guildgate, and let's see if he's got a Visionary or a Wayfinder. He's got a Child of Night. So that's of course, it's a 2/1 lifelinking vampire. We've got a Brimaz, but I'm gonna play Rabblemaster first, I do believe, before Brimaz. Or do I just slam the Brimaz down? I think I'm gonna Brimaz. Yeah. Then we'll play Rabblemaster next turn, and again we've got protection for his first removal spell. All right, so let's see what he's doing. So we got a Sultai deck. Maybe it's not a Sultai deck. Maybe it's a Dimir deck, and he's just doing the Mobius thing and playing the Guildgate there to throw me off. Here's a Tide Hollow Strix, 2/1 Death Touching Flyer, and he taps out for another Strix. Okay, so he's got some Death Touchers built up over there, and he's not going to swing with his dude here. We've got a Triplicate Spirit, so I can tap out for this, or I can tap out for Battle Driver and hit the Spirits next turn. Or do I set up... I mean, Battle Driver Spirits is pretty sick. It really is. But all his dudes have 1 toughness. But I mean, if I Battle Driver Spirits is pretty appealing, so I'm going to let my shields down. I've got the gods, you know, I'm just going to let my shields down, and because again, I've got the Pyromancer on board. This is like the last game. The Pyromancer's there, Triplicate Spirits is in hand. If we can just untap. Obviously, I don't want to lose my Brimaz to a Strix there. Not quite yet, so he's on 5 mana here now. Could have a Flesh to Dust, I suppose. You know, Tribute to Hunger is not going to... Well, it would definitely... Tribute would be good, because all 3 of the threats I have on the field are definitely good threats. But he's just going to pass. Here is a Phantom General. We don't have any tokens online yet, so we got 4 mana. How do we want to spend it? So if I play a Pyromancer, I can then tap my entire board to play the Spirits, and I will get 5 3/1s with haste. So I think it's gonna tap me out again. I'm gonna leave the God's Willing down again. But I mean, the Pyromancer's gonna get haste, but that's not what I'm interested in. So let's play the Triplicate Spirits here. Tap down the whole board, and of course we'll create the 1/1 tokens through the 2 Pyromancers that get the haste, and then we get the 3 Triplicate Spirits, so that's 15 haste power right there. So we're going to throw that at him, and he's basically just going to have to sacrifice his entire board. He's not playing, he's playing neither white nor red, and those are the 2 colors in the game with mass removal, with Anger of the Gods and Planar Cleansing. So we don't need to worry about overextending here. So here's 15. You know, and when you look at it, those 5 creatures that are coming at him, that's only 1 card. That's Triplicate Spirits. Everything else, you know, that's just Pyromancer triggers. We're throwing 1 card at him. He's probably going to have to triple block and lose 3 cards. And we're still going to get him for 6 and have a ridiculous board. So he's going to save one Strix. He's going to take 9, go down to 11. 13, I'm sorry. I must have just did the math wrong. Did he take 9? Was he on 22? I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. There's a Shadowborn Demon, so what's going to go? I mean, it's probably going to be the Battle Driver. Yeah, Battle Driver is a ridiculous card. It is a fucking ridiculous card. So he's got the 5/6 wall in play for a turn. How many? He's got 2 creatures in the graveyard. He's gonna have to sacrifice that Strix next turn. We pick up a land. So God's willing. I'm sorry. Phantom General will give us +1/+1 on our 3 tokens. Rabble Master makes a token. So I guess we just rabble. Let's rabble. And I probably will use Gods. I'll swing with everything. It'll make a token from Brimaz. I do imagine he will block the Brimaz with the Shadowborn Demon. He will block the Brimaz. I don't care if he takes out a Pyromancer at this point. I've got 2 of them. And I've got a lot of other stuff on the go. So I'm just going to bring the team here. Create another token through Brimaz. And then now we've got plenty of tokens for next turn. I'm going to make 2 more on God's Willing after he declares his blocks. And the next turn we can jam a Phantom General. So he's going to use a Death Touch here on Brimaz. And let's see what his 5/6 is going to take down. It's going to take down a Pyromancer. So Pyromancer we're willing to lose. God's Willing, we're going to give Brimaz Pro Blue. He can Vapor Snag in response, obviously. But what are you going to do? Let's give him Pro Blue. Raise the Alarm, yeah, it's gas, so we'll top it. So Brimaz is Pro Blue. He's going to take out the Strix and stick around. And his Shadowborn is going to have to sacrifice itself. And we've got a fuck ton of tokens while he's on 6 life, and there is no threat of mass removal, so pretty much got this one in hand. See what he does though. It is a spider spawning, so he's going to make some spiders. 4 of them, but this Phantom General is going, and he's got a Hedron Crab now, so he's got 5 blockers. But, you know, the Phantom General is just going to push the power over the top. And we're going to get another token off Rabble Master, another token off Brimaz. So let's just General here. I don't even think we need to be honest, but let's just do it. Show it to him. And then make a 2/2. And then swing with the team, and Brimaz will make another 2/2. So that's a lot of damage coming at him right there. And Rabble Master goes up to a 4 power dude. So if I were him, I would just hit Y, decline to block. But he's going to... he's definitely dead. I mean, there's no way he's not dead. I didn't actually do the math, but fuck, holy Jesus, I've got so many creatures, and I only need to hit with 3 of them. Everything that I'm swinging at him with has at least 2 power. So. And the crab. There you go. Let's see if he wants to watch damage effects after taking his time to do the blocking there. Yeah, he's called Heartless, but I feel pretty bad. I feel pretty heartless myself for dropping that Phantom General on him and doing all sorts of nasty stuff. But that's it. That's Boros Tokens. It's pretty ridiculous. And you got to see in this episode, obviously, the power of Ogre Battle Driver. He's the reason that I'm playing like the 23 land, slightly higher curve version, rather than the Elite Vanguard get off to a faster start version, because Battle Driver is just so fucking sick in this deck with the Pyromancers, the Trip Spirits, and the Krenkos commands and the Raise the Alarms. It's pretty brutal. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for Selesnya tokens tomorrow.